break hard techniques into easy chunks. Today we're going to be looking at the interception block. The interception block works upon the premise that you can see a strike coming and you can predict where it's going to land. Okay? You want to move a small amount of distance to achieve an interception block. This is not a strike. So do not think of it as trying to line up an elbow with a hand in a striking fashion. It is simply just putting a barrier in the way and using a little bit of your hips to get some oomph behind it. Structure is also very important. Do check out the structure video. So, I'm here. Neil's going to be throwing a punch straight down the line, right onto, say, my nose or chin or whatever. And then from here, what I'm going to be doing is the amount of distance he needs to cover and the amount of distance I need to cover is, my distance is shorter. Now, I have to be able to, my brain has to be able to go, a punch is coming. So about here is usually when your brain figures out that a punch is coming. So that means I only have a short amount of time to go from here to here. So this is a fairly advanced technique. However, once you get it, it's beautiful. People punch you once and they break their hand, especially when they're not wearing protective gear. Okay? So we're here, and he throws a punch, bang, and I put my elbow in the way. Okay? Now, if you screw this up, this does turn into a slip. Okay, which is also totally fine. Okay, from there you can very easily throw anything else. So keep that in mind. That it's a nice error-proof technique. If you do screw it up, it's a slip, or it could be a wing chun block or a parry or any other number of things. The important thing for the interception block is the structure of your shoulder. You have to make sure that your structure is down, which does expose the side of your head to a hook. And your elbow is at 90 degrees to the struck surface. So if he was hitting up, then that would be here. If he was hitting down, that would be here. If he's hitting straight in, that would be here. So it's at 90 degrees. What that does is it puts all the shock into the ball joint of your shoulder, which is locked in place. So it's basically like hitting you in the entire skeleton. If this is up, then when he hits, it's going to push back, and it won't have anywhere near the same level of impact on him. So as you can see, when we were doing our drill, there was a few where they kind of glance one way or the other, and there's a few that really landed solid. When you're doing this with your partner, again, who's wearing protective hand gear, when you're doing this with your partner, get them to give you some feedback. After a while, you'll be pretty sure when one is a broken hand and when one is just, a deflection. Again, if it's only a deflection, it still works great. You can still set up all kinds of stuff. And when you get that arm sensitivity, you'll know. As soon as it hits, you'll be able to predict if it's going to be a solid impact or if it's going to kind of slip off. If it's going to slip off, again, you can go into all kinds of trapping options or boxing options.